here down to the metal. Just finished cutting bushes, man. So your boy been rolling. I'm wet with sweat, man. Alright, so I said outside, touch this up right quick just to be doing something. I use 150 grit sandpaper here. As you can see, cut that thing down to the metal. So get on as much as possible like this. Cut it down as smooth as possible. Try to touch this up a little bit instead of just spraying it. Cause I had to spray the whole hood if it don't, you know. I can touch this up in sections. And pretty much I use elbow grease to it. And I sand it to the freaking metal, as you can see here. So if it's sanded to the metal, I know darn well it's gonna stick. You know, you ain't got no choice but to stick, you know, if you sand it to the metal. So let's blow a little bit. All right, guys, I sand it to the metal. Probably need a little primer, but you know, I just sand it to the metal. I just want to touch this up, this part here. Pretty much the rest of the truck look all right. Not bad, really, as you can see. But I want to sand it to the metal, as I did right up in here. So let's hit it with a little paint right quick. I don't know how this gonna do. I just want to touch this part up so it'll look better. I think I did this before up in here. That's why I chipped up. It's kind of aggravating, really. All right. As you can see, I just want to kind of get that stuff in right here. All right. I did this before. That's why it's like this, I think. I'm just going to do half of this area. I look a little better. The white might be a little bit off from this white, but still I don't want it chipped up. What's going on, man? I don't want it chipped all up here. I just want to come ahead and end up spraying the whole hood anyway. Yeah, I might end up spraying the whole hood down. It does look a little better though. It look better than that chip. Shit, can't take that old. Can't take this too much. Hell no, that's terrible, man. Can't take that too much. I was saying, cause I think I did this before, back here on this area of the hood. I wet sand that back once secure all the way out in a couple of days. I do taking water sand and smooth, water sand the brush lines out of it. That's all you gotta do. Once you water sand the brush lines, you won't be able to see it. You won't be able to tell it. The lines will come out, the brush lines. Just gotta sand it. And what you left with a smooth surface once you sand it. That's why you got to put it on kind of thick, because it's gonna be sanded back down again. I just don't want it chipped all up. That look better right there. See, it's gonna dry up kind of satin looking anyway. They ain't gonna have that much of a shine. That looks better. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's better right there. I just don't want it to look like this. I just don't want it to look like that, man. Yeah, that look better right there all the way live. All right, even from here. You see that little bit. I don't know why. It's gonna be kind of hard to tell anyway. Just know it ain't chipped all up like it was. I could bring it all the way to this end or whatever. It don't matter really, shit. You ain't better tell that much on white paint anyway. Nah, you can't even see where I touched it up at, hardly. Nah, you just know it ain't chipped all up. Look at the middle way the hood's chipped. See there? So pretty much I had to paint the hood. I was trying to make it look better for what the paint I got now. Like I said, once this cures out, maybe a week or two, to get you like I said 500 grit sandpaper and just sand it. Sand it back smooth like that. That'll take the brush lines out. You got to sand it back smooth. That's all you do. What's going on, Good Times? Working on this hood now on this truck. Got tired of these chips, man. I got tired looking at these chips. Can't take it no more, man. Even right here, we're gonna have to paint the whole hood. That's what I'm gonna have to end up doing. I'm just trying to get by. I just finished cutting bushes, man. I bushes like to kill, man. I had to cut all of them. Let's see here, guys. They're gonna have to sand this whole hood down and paint it. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Just playing around with it though. See how it chipped all up? Look at there. I had to sand that whole hood down, man. Paint it. Some of that Rust-Oleum turbo paint. Sand it all, hit it. Wrap the body up and shoot that hood. Put some of that, what you call that? Clear plastic stuff? Where you drop down the side and cover your glass and stuff up. That clear plastic, I forgot what you call that stuff. Close the hood down on it. Get some turbo Rust-Oleum paint, spray paint. And shoot that hood. Put about 3-4 coats on it and call it a day. And call it a day. Hot tomato. And call it a day. Let's see. Because what I'm doing is just killing time. I sand it to the metal though, Good Times. Up in here, sand it to the metal. Look all right though. Like I said, once it cure out, get hard in about a week or 2 weeks, you sand that back down smooth to get the brush lines out, see? That's how you do that. You won't have no more lines once you sand it. And you good then. But that whole hood gonna need paint. So I'm just playing with it. There's too much going on with this hood. I'm gonna have to paint the whole hood. But this will make it look better until time being, I guess. Just playing with something. It's like play with stuff. It don't look too bad. But get some of that Rust-Oleum turbo spray paint. Paint the whole darn hood. It's best to use car paint though, really. If you want to buy that. That shit high. I'll tell you, you go to Tractor Supply. You get some of that tractor paint. Some of that tractor paint, boy. I heard that's pretty cheap. Get what you call factory pack tractor paint. You probably buy white in like a quart. Don't need about a quart of white to paint that hood though. Yeah. Yeah, you can actually get the color code mixed in a can, I think. I had to check into it. That hood get too bad for me. I snatched that hood off this one and painted white. Look at here. Since that hood already off the truck right here, I paint this hood white. I paint this hood white and sit it on this one. And just skip this hood. See what I'm saying, y'all? See that? This hood already off. I'll do sand it down real good and paint it white. And put my bud reflector on. I just get a new bud reflector and put up there. Yeah, that's what I do. I probably end up painting this hood white and say F this one. Yeah, that's probably what I do. Take this hood and throw it over there on that truck. Just since that hood looks smoother than this. Ain't no chips in that hood. See, I look for the easiest way out. This hood got paint chips and stuff, so I'm gonna take this hood clean off. So you got, I don't believe mess with that too long, man. Take the whole hood off. Forget about it. Take the whole hood off, man. Paint the hood that come from the other truck over there. And this hood, it got chips in it, see? Look here. It's gonna have to be a lot of sanding, chips. Yeah, I ain't gonna be able to paint all that with this. Well, it look better though. Yeah, you're gonna have to sand. You're gonna take the whole hood, forget this hood. I want to save this, unless I could put this on that hood over there after I paint it. Yeah, that'll probably work. I'm pretty sure I can put this piece. Can't be that difficult to move this piece to that hood over here on that truck. Yeah, that's why I've been thinking about that all day. I should skip that hood. This hood already off the truck, see? All thing I gotta do is sand this hood down right here and clean it up real good and sand it and spray it white. And take this hood and put it on that truck. And take this hood and sit it over here. That way I won't have to take the truck up. You know what I'm saying? I can take the hood and get it out there in the shop. I can damn near paint it right here. See? Where this hood is, my test panel for my car products, I can actually paint that hood right here. What the hell is on the hood? Damn, something got on it. I could paint that hood right here under here. Damn right. Anyway, I just trying to make it look better. Y'all see it look better though. But that hood is jacked, man. See that? Man. That's for actually that paint is whiter than the truck. Dang. See that hood jacked up all sanded. It look good. I touched it up in here before. See, I don't. No, that gonna work, man. I could touch it. I don't know, man. That's gonna be kind of aggravating. Where my rag at? It'd be kind of aggravating to brush a hood like that, man. I mean, I can do it, but that's gonna be a little bit on the aggravating side to my notice there. Trying to brush all that. Even though I can do it, but I don't know how that's gonna look. What y'all think about that, man? That hood jacked up. Got too many chips in it. Just like the other hood on that Explorer, chips in it. Let's see. Yeah, man, trying to make it look. This hood actually need to come off. In my opinion. Watch this. Let's see what it does. Probably look jacked up. Cause I seen people paint them with a brush on YouTube. Yeah, it could be done, but you're gonna have to wet sand it back smooth though. Uh-oh. Let's see. It's hard to tell, man. I mean, it look all right. It's hard to really tell what's going on with it. Because it has those chips in this hood. And I don't believe in too much time being wasted on this old hood, If I got a hood that's smoother than this one, then I use it. Let's try it for this angle. Since I'm going to throw the hood away anyway. Let's see. Let's see how better can I make it look, man. I'm going to throw the hood away. I'm going to say, hell with it. I don't play with stuff like that. Yeah, you can paint it with a brush, man. But like I said, you're going to have to sand them lines out. You're going to have to wet sand and wet sand and wet sand it till you get it back smooth. But yeah, it could be done with a brush now. Damn right, I can fix it so you can't tell it. See, about a week or two, you come back and sand it. You sand the lines out, see. This paint gets hard all the way through. You cut those lines out of there. But ain't no white. By the time you wet sand that smooth, you won't be able to tell it. It's a sand finish anyway, so. But it's just whiter than the rest of the truck, though. You would have to do the whole entire hood, see? You would actually have to do the whole entire hood. See? Because you're definitely going to have to come back over and wet sand it. Wet sand it real smooth. It look all right though, guys, but it's just, it's too white. It's whiter than the truck is. And I don't know. I think I'm gonna leave it alone right there. It looked pretty good, but damn, I ain't trying to do the whole hood though. Man, shit, I ain't trying to do the whole hood, see. Damn. Man, me leave it alone. I'm getting too far away, carried away with it now, though. But y'all check it out. It look all right. But like I said, you're going to have the wet sand. Once it dry all the way through, just come behind it with like some 5 or 1,000 grit and wet sand it. Yeah, you do the whole hood good. Yeah, from a distance, it looks good. Yeah, it does. It just, I'm scared it might be a little dew might be about to fall now. That's why I ain't going to do the whole hood. I'll just come back and play with it. But yeah, it looks pretty good. It's going to dry up kind of like a satin finish. See there, y'all? Now, once you sand it smooth, once it dry up about a week or two, you come here and wet sand it smooth or just sand it smooth like some 500 or some 1,000 grit. You can come behind it with a clear coat. You get a can of clear and shoot clear coat over top of it like this. You could do that too. That clear coat make it shine. You go with, once you get it smooth, once you sand it smooth, shoot that clear coat on it, or it'll shine in. But you're gonna have to sand it though. And you gotta wait for that paint to cure out all the way through. So I ain't gonna be able to do all that hood. Just had to do a little bit of it because might be some dew falling. You can't even tell I painted it hardly because it's white, see. I mean, you can't hardly tell I done anything to it, really. So that's the way white paints is. They're tricky. Can't tell nothing about it, really. Just know it ain't chipped all up no more. See that? Like I said, you just come behind it once it dry all the way through. It take about 3 days, a week to cure all the way through. 2 weeks. Then you sand it back smooth. And then go with a clear coat. Boy, that thing gonna shine in. I saw a man on YouTube paint his whole car, man, like that. This paint strong. Good girl. Got strong older guys. I'm gonna get out of here. Hit y'all on the next one, man. Damn paint strong. Shit. I'm out. Peace.